Yeah, these are their profits that the writers and the actors participated in generating. They want a piece of that pie. That's what unions are there for, and it makes sense. Obviously, Bill Maher's being a piece of shit again. Delete this. Yeah, Weeby, you've been awfully fucking quiet about Bill Maher. Even though he was on Joe Rogan, he's doing the podcast circuit. And I saw some clips of him that I wanted to get to today, as a matter of fact, talking a whole bunch of nonsense about the Writers Guild and the strike that's going on. Shockingly, Weeby, who always is like first in line to be like, look at Bill Maher, look at Bill Maher, awfully quiet about Bilbo Maher, dude. Where is it? I loved it, by the way, the account that popularized this is like a psychotic account that always says, I want like every Ukrainian to be genocided by Russians. But, you know, I'll allow it. This account is great. I love Post Left Watch. It's one of those like freaks that will routinely clip me, often trying to clip me out of context to be like, look at him, he's pro-Russian. And then they get like owned into oblivion because everyone's like, dog, the clip you posted doesn't show what you're trying to prime people into thinking. The account's pinned post is you, lol. Wait, really? A bad Hasan Piker take about Russia's war in Ukraine, where he calls the Ukraine bombing a bridge connecting Crimea to mainland Russia that just brought Russian weapons a war crime, and it compares it to Russia deliberately targeting Ukrainian civilian infrastructure. Yeah, usually he'll do stuff like this, and then people respond. Usually people will respond, and everybody goes, yeah, actually, you're not right about this. But anyway, I wonder if people are ever going to realize that war crimes are actually a defined thing. Like, there's a list. If it was on the list, it's a war crime. If not, it's not. People just throw the phrase around every time they're vaguely uncomfortable with something that happens. His takes on the war are the exact same ones as the conservatives, but he has no homo at the end, so it's okay. I mix Bill Maher with Bill Burr to make you like him more. Oh, God, this is so cursed. He looks like a Norwegian guy that would play in a detective movie or something. And his name would be like Svalahova. What the fuck? He looks like the secret Mythbuster. Anyway, let's move on from Post Left Watch's Hasan Watch shit and actually cover this because this is a good clip. Good job, the Post Left Watch. Finally fucking watching actual dummies instead of coming in here and being like, Hasan, you're not aggressive enough in touting whatever I believe you should be saying about Ukraine. Anyway, let's see what Bilbo Maher had to say.
The strike is a perfect example. Those guys would never go back. This strike could go on till the 24th century. They would stay out. I feel for my writers. I love my writers. I'm one of them.
But, first of all, but is coming. Okay, let's hear it.
Of my writers. Yeah. But there's a big other side to it, and a lot of people are being hurt besides them. A lot of people who don't make as much money as them in this bipartisan world we have.
Yeah, dude. Famously, Bill Maher cares about those people. Bro, are you talking about fucking Key Grips and Best Boys and shit? Because, like, hey, guess what? Those guys are a part of unions too, and they demonstrate solidarity. So where the fuck are you with that solidarity? You fucking asshole. Oh my God, dude. What a bitch. He's such a bitch. Were you just
in one camp or...
I really hope SAG-AFTRA fucks him for this, okay? I really hope that they just rip him a new asshole. I hope the WGA rips him a new asshole. And I know his annoying contrarian ass, okay? A WGA writer posted on Twitter that his agent told him Bill Maher pays more than any other show because he's a nightmare to work with. That's pretty funny. You know, I hope I hope that he can't stop. He will never shut the fuck up. He's a major contrarian and super self-entitled, smarmy, annoying liberal elitist. So that the WGA, if they make a comment about this, he's just going to go balls to the wall and double down, triple down, and just start shitting on the WGA, which will hurt him in the long run, for sure.
Or the other. There's no in between. You're either for the strike, like they're fucking Che Guevara out there. Like this is Cesar Chavez lettuce picking strike, or you're with Trump. Like there's no.
God, he's so good. There's no nuance to it. There's no nuance to the strikes.
Different. There's only two camps, and it's much more complicated than that.
It is, but I do feel like there is a lot of the points, a lot of the grievances I kind of agree with.
I do understand.
Yeah, of course Jim looks uncomfortable because one, like, no matter how successful you get, you probably still remember the early days. Okay? And two, like, there's a reason why a lot of the famous top billing actors and writers are routinely on the fucking picket lines. Because one, they understand the importance of solidarity and how much the union helped them out early on. And two, the union also probably has them in a vice grip too, because it's a very successful union ultimately. I know that it's not that successful in comparison to other unions in other countries, but in America, where there is no fucking union participation, it's like 10%. It's definitely a decently powerful union in comparison to the rest of the labor force.
And that they're getting screwed a bit by the streamers, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a change.
Oh, they're screwed a bit by the streamers. Okay, so what's the restitution? How do you fix the problem?
And you either, it's like anything that is, I believe in free market, but I also believe in trust and then verify, right?
What does that mean?
Meaning, you don't trust, like the reason, I mean, Zaslav made $400 million, and I think they're looking for 80 million for, it's like they're gonna, you leave a kid in front of a bowl of marshmallows, they're gonna eat the marshmallows. It's not.
I think it's infantilizing the way that Jim Gaffigan is talking about it, but because like Bill Maher is such a fucking monster, it's hard to even like talk about his perspective. I know that what he's trying to say is, here, the materialist concept that he is, the materialist analysis here is, yeah, these are their profits that the writers and the actors participated in generating. They want a piece of that pie. That's what unions are there for, and it makes sense. Obviously, turning around and being like, well, oh, it's like kids, in front of a cookie jar. I don't think it's like the best. I don't think it's the best counter. Like, I don't think it's the best way to describe the situation.
Like some grand thing. It's.
Well, I don't know. What are you saying? They're only asking for $80 million?
Well, I'm saying
they're asking for a lot of things.
They're asking for a lot of things.
Like kooky. Like what I find objectionable.
Yeah, I want to hear what he finds objectionable.
About the philosophy of the strike. It seems to be they have really morphed.
Oh, he was saying Zaslav is the marshmallow eater. Okay, I misunderstood.
A long way from 2007 strike, where they.
How do you say that they've come a long way from the 2007 strike when, like, that was nearly identical? Like, the terms were nearly identical last time the writers striked, and that time it was an additional revenue for strategy that the fucking studios were utilizing. Okay, the Writers Guild strike back then was about, again, residuals from additional revenue sources that the studios had shut them out of, DVDs and whatnot. And it was setting the stage earlier for, I guess, maybe not streamers in general, but for the internet as well. but mostly for DVD sales because that was another mechanism of distribution for the studios, and they were cutting them out. It is identical in this situation. It's just streamers. Now it's instead of the distribution model now revolves around streamers.
Kind of believe that you're owed a living as a writer, and you're not. This is show business. This is a make or miss league.
I hate that. It's not about fucking, oh God, I hate that so much. Oh, you just make it or break it. Like, you're not supposed to make a living wage. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, idiot? If you're participating in a fucking product that is generating millions of dollars, then you deserve a larger piece of that fucking pie so you can survive and go beyond survival, as a matter of fact. You deserve the value that you generate, okay? You deserve the value that you generate due to your participation. These studios are making money. Due to your labor, these studios are making money. Those wages should be fair. Those benefits should be fair. You should never, in a million years, see the top of the hour ad break at the HasanAbi broadcast. Okay? Because you have so much money from all the laboring that you've done that you have $5 to easily fucking spend here to avoid the ads at the top of the hour. You have enough to gift subs to others, as a matter of fact, because you fought long and you fought hard and you got what was fair. Why do you always defend Bill and do 100% extra to keep his argument in a gray area when he's saying basic horse shit? What? What? We've reached a definitely new low in the chat. The only Bill I defend is Bill Burr. It's not Bill Maher. And Bill Burr is awesome. Huh? I'm saying though, lol. Yeah, chat, what are you saying? You watching on mute? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm ripping into Bill Maher's ass right now. Listen to the words I'm saying. What the fuck? What? Anyway, here's the 3-minute ad break now. I have said zero things that even the most unhinged person could think is in defense of Bill Maher here. I've spent the entire video's duration ripping Bill Maher a new asshole because he is an asshole. Shut the fuck up. Starting a front. Lol. Shut the fuck up. Okay. People don't yell at that chatter. I don't think they're all right. I think they might be going through some stuff. Okay. They're just like watching a different stream or something. Anyway, back to me defending Bill Maher.
And not everybody.
You don't think that like that streamers should reveal numbers so that they can?
Oh, maybe
things?
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so he never fucking mentions what he finds objectionable, which is very frustrating. Why does he never mention that? King Henry IV, thank you for the 30 gifted subs, allowing 30 people to no longer see the edge at the top of the hour. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. 30 people got gifted by King Henry IV, yeah. We're not doing fucking pronouns in here, let me tell you. We're not doing fucking pronouns in here, lads. Yeah, Enrique Tarrio and the Proud Boys leader was sentenced to 22 years for seditious conspiracy. Get fucked, Bozo. R.I.P. Bozo. Smoking on that Enrique Tarrio pack. Kind of wild that the guys that Donald Trump very openly talked to and said, stand back and stand by. Every single one of them did January 6th and now are going to jail for it. It's fucking awesome. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, bitch. Anyway, Bill Maher says WGA has no leverage against streamers, went on strike at the wrong time, and you're not owed a living as a writer. Fucking owned. It's so sick. This is something I'm excited for.
You're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
Yeah, pulled up in a